Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome to Dicey Dungeons. We're going to start a proper campaign of Dicey Dungeons. I have been playing a little bit myself just because this game is quite fun. We're going to play as a warrior, then we'll move on to the thief, the robot, the other three characters once we unlock them, and once you unlock like 5 characters, I believe you start unlocking the episodes. So it says it right here. So that's how you unlock the episodes. I was playing on my own to figure out how you get the episodes, but apparently that's how you do it. So we're going to play as a warrior real quick. We technically won as a warrior last time, but it was on the tutorial, so it doesn't actually count. And I will reduce the volume a little bit, just because, oh my god, she's moaning way too loud in my ear. Let me dump that to dump it to 20 and raise the music to 90. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna fight Hothead, get some loot. Hothead is weak to ice. Well, if I had anything that was ice, I would actually, do something about it. We only have one piece of equipment, so we can only really hit. He didn't attack. Oh, because he needed evens. He only rolled odds, and again he only rolled odds. That's pretty lucky for me. I'm not very aroused by the moaning. Not by Lady Luck. No. So we get whip. I will take it. Basically just a better version of the sword, I think. Because it literally does the same thing, right? Yeah, on 6, inflict burn. It's only better. It's nice to have 2 pieces of equipment, though, because now we have something for our dice to do. Change the game title. Very good point. Thank you for reminding me to do that. I always, I'm actually really good at remembering to change the game title, but every once in a while I do forget to do it. There we go. You're dead. No reason to wait for a natural 6 or anything. What we could have done, actually, is we could have taken damage to charge the limit break. That may have been smart. I want to get the item. I figured this out the other day. Apparently there's exactly enough enemies in the game to get to max level, so you almost always want to fight everything. Because if you fight everything, you'll hit maximum level and fully heal before the final boss fight. And that seems pretty good. We definitely need to Fury, but I need to roll a 6 to kill you. I need to roll 2 6s to kill you. So we're just gonna do it. I wanted to use it so that when she hurts me, I will actually get it charged. And it got it charged quite a lot. You win! Thank you. We'll get some loot. Bump, dice value +1. That's gonna make it much easier to actually hit those 6s for the whip. I kinda like that. Duplicate dice would also help now, because then we could duplicate a 6 and then put it in whip and sword. So let's re-roll, try to get a 5 or a 6. Still worth doing, but would have preferred a better roll. Wow, okay. Well, hopefully we don't die. We very well could die. We have to kill him, but we can't because he has 19 HP. So we have to just not die. It scares the crap out of me. No, he can't do anything. If he touches his die, he will burn to death, which means we should touch our die to charge our fury and then end turn. He can't touch a die, otherwise he dies, so he has to pass turn. Yo, we got very lucky on that one. He's already on fire? Yeah, but his dice aren't. So that's a full heal. Spiked shield, a boomerang. Spiked shield is so good. And in fact, with 3 die, I don't think we need a bump. I'd rather just have an option for every piece of every die that we have, rather. What do you have? Healing Crystal, Midnight Charm, Dagger. Roll 2 6s is really good, but we don't need 2 6s. We need 2 6s with sword, but it doesn't give us any benefit. So I'm probably just gonna save the money. I like this equipment that we have. We're very aggressive. And sure. Now we can actually gain some block and not just take, you know, 8 damage every turn. I mean, we only took 0 damage that turn. Max 3, alright? Max 3. Well... no point not re-rolling it. That was still a pretty good turn. Still a 5 block. Because he has max 4, putting up block is actually pretty efficient. Max 3. Probably gonna put the 3 there. Probably put the 5 there. Definitely put the 6 here. A lot of the actual combat is just play your hand, especially with something as simple as you have 3 attacks. So, I'll just whip ya. No point doing anything else. We don't have a heal item. And we have 5 coins. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep what we have. We don't need to heal if we can just put up block. We don't need dagger, we don't need midnight charm. We're gonna have enough dice anyways. Hopefully enough high quality dice to do stuff with. I would like to upgrade, but I don't know what to upgrade. Let's go for the equipment first. Fight the bully. The bully, not the bully. He's actually not that bad. He can only throw his rocks once each. Yeah, and then he just has a fist attack, which is up to 9 damage per turn. Up to 6, because he only has 2 die. That was a pretty bad draw on our part, but, you know, thanks to the block, we didn't take that much. I would like to block. I would like to block more than that. I think that's still good, because we're going to kill him next turn. Yeah, and then we're going to take 11 this turn, so blocking 3 is worth it. So we'll save Fury. We'll murder him. And we'll gain a little bit of XP and get another piece of equipment here. Crystal Sword, do 3 times damage once per battle. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna level up. So let's fight Sneezy. This gives us a level up, and then we'll fight the Cactus Man. But that's a very interesting one. Give me 6. I'm just gonna get lots of block. I think we can kind of delay a little bit, and we got a good roll here because he only rolled a 2. But yeah, if that crystal becomes small, it's a very good option for just dumping a 6, because that's 18 damage. More if you can Fury it. Which you could do, you know, you could just let it sit, Fury it, that's 36 damage, which is just insanely good value, isn't it? Like, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, that's amazing. Swap it at the start of a fight if you have Fury charge. Yeah, like, that seems really good. So we definitely did not need to eat the apple before we fought this guy, but I was worried, because if he rolls 6s, he's doing a lot of damage. But he didn't roll very well. Got an extra dice. Let's see what the upgrade is. Spiked Shield. You can put a 6 in it. Whip inflicts 2 burns. Sword does 1 extra damage. And the bump can be used 2 times a turn. Crystal Sword is small. You know what? It's a max of 5, so it can only do 30 damage with the... It can only do 30 damage with the Fury active, but it still might be worth it. That seems pretty valuable in the future. And it would allow me to use bump, which would mean I could actually do some burning. You have 1 thorns. Enemy takes 1 damage if they attack this turn. I believe that this doesn't hit shield. I believe it goes around shield. Hammy the Squirrel, thank you for the follow. But honestly, I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, it goes around shield, which is very annoying. But luckily we only do like single big hits, and we can heal after this. Oh, I had shield out, that's why you didn't do that much there. So you're dead, we'll heal. Not to full, because we're not leveling, but we'll eat the apple. And we'll take a look at the equipment here. What are you after? Something shiny, something swooshy, something that seems useful but isn't? We've got them all! Broadsword. Better than a sword. I really wish I could click on these and see what their upgrades were. There should be an option for every piece of equipment to just see what it looks like upgraded, what it looks like weakened. But Iron Shield. We could use that to we could replace the spiked shield and then dump 6s into it, and we can buy the broadsword to replace the regular sword, because this is really good damage. I really do like the broadsword. And I know we can buy both, so I am very tempted. Whoops. Oh, no. I thought I clicked exit. No, I instead clicked buy. And then it left. So yeah, sword becomes broadsword. Spiked shield becomes iron shield. And then upgraded, it's probably going to be like shield +1 for a die, which seems really good. And then what do we upgrade? What happened to the... Did I not buy that piece of equipment? Broadsword, whip, iron shield, bump. Hello? Oh, there it is, crystal sword. I was like, where the hell did it go? I thought it was small. So let's see what the upgrade is for the equipment that we just purchased. I know that broadsword gets +3 instead of +2. Iron shield does get +1. I mean, to be fair, that's actually pretty good value out of upgrades. I'm gonna go for the... broadsword first. Let's be aggressive. And then we'll go. Aurora, Vacuum, 7 health, Loud Bird. We need to kill everything on the floor to level up, so we might as well start with the Aurora to get an item. Very good roll for a 6, we know where that's going. And then we're just gonna roll to get as high values as we could. I put that in the wrong spot. I meant to put it here in combat roll. That's fine, that's fine. Mood change, snowstorm. Do 4 damage, inflict 1 freeze. Mood change, change the weather, recover 3 health. Dude, that's not a problem at all. I rolled a 1. Never mind, I rolled a 4. This seems really good. Like, we have something we can do with every single one of our die. You know, we took 3 damage, whatever, it's a fight. You're gonna take damage on a fight. Roll. 6, 7. And that broadsword is really good. I mean, it's a maximum of 9 damage if you roll a 6 into it. So we'll get an item. Battle Axe. Battle Axe is really good with the Crystal Sword, I think, because we can make the Battle Axe small, and then if we upgrade the Crystal Sword, we can also make that small. But I'm also thinking I kind of just want to keep what we got, because what we got is actually pretty decent. Well, let's get... What do you do? What do you do? Do damage, blind, drain health. Drain health probably bypasses block, but I'll still put it up anyways. Let's see. Nope, it does not. Wait, what? Drain health. I thought, did he not put a 4 in there? I don't know. I guess it does hit the block though, so we should put up block whenever possible. This guy does not seem like he's going to be that tough for us. Especially not with a 6. You know what? Give me the 6 block because a 5 is good enough. Just keep Crystal Sword for Fury to start. Doesn't need to be upgraded. Yeah, but if you don't kill after you use that Crystal Sword, you're gonna be in for a tough fight. I guess it probably depends on the enemy you're fighting. We might as well heal because we're healing to full after the fight anyways. Green, I think, is a trade. Battle Axe for staff? No. You still will fight the Loud Bird. You feel like the HUD in this game is kind of meh. I think I kind of like the HUD. It's not too bad. That's 18 damage. It's pretty good. 3, 2, and 4. Let's go. Loud Bird, not a problem. He is very annoying because he does dodge attacks, but... well, if he does it, he would be very annoying. Max 3. Still has +2. Max 3. Can't break silence. I think you just say you have a good roll here and you say 6. Burn. 3, 2. I could have done it. I could have tried to Fury the bird with the Crystal Sword. You have dodge. So what we want to do is hit you and then hit you. Again, could have probably tried to like farm out another Fury, but we're not on... I was gonna say high ascension mode. We're not on a... yes. We're not on a very high, annoying, difficult run here yet. On one of the episodes. Dude, I really think you just go straight upgrades with everything. Whip, Iron Shield, and like that's your run. I know we can upgrade Battle Axe and Crystal Sword, but do we need to? I mean, Battle Axe could replace the Whip, and it's still very good. Crystal Sword, you can still do 15 damage, and with Fury, it's 30. But then it's useless, and we're gonna have a lot of die left over. I really don't like the idea of having a one-time use only thing, is the problem. But Battle Axe is probably better than the Whip. The burn is nice, but it's not super necessary. I think I'm gonna go Battle Axe upgrade. It does make Crystal Sword upgradable in the future, but I think I'm gonna do this and get rid of the Whip and then put Bump in. This way we can get a 6 more easily, although we don't need it with the Whip because we've gotten rid of it, but you can turn a 3 into a 4, do max damage. Yeah, this is fine for now. This is fine. This is the last floor as well. There is an upgrade, an item, gargoyles, a banshee, and a dire wolf. Does poison hit shield? Because this guy does a lot of poison, from what I remember. Roll. 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 Alright, that sucked. Give me a bump to do damage, walk. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't add as much poison as I thought he would. Wow, good rolls. Alright, again, I think you just bump, hit, put up 2 block. Not a very good turn. Claw deck. He is claw decking me. Taking a little bit of damage too, more than I would like, but you are dead. So we'll kill you. That crystal is actually seeming a little bit more valuable right now. We can do a little bit of healing during combat, but let's see what we can get on the floor. We also have a couple of apples we can heal. Dude, an upgrade! You know? A free upgrade? Well, it's not free, you gotta pay for it, but an upgrade? What would we upgrade? Fury Crystal Sword? You know? Let's frickin' do it. We'll swap out Bump. Whenever we roll a 6, we can use it or we can save it. And this gives us a use of the slot. Item's garbage. We should have checked it, but it's garbage. So Fury is almost ready to go. Max. Max. I hit the wrong thing. I mean, I could do 12 damage, but we'll wait on it. Try to Fury it out. Curse. That scares the shit out of me. Because if we curse Crystal Sword, we're gonna be very unhappy. So let's try our best to roll for the other items. Okay. Add shield. It's cursed. Give me a Fury. It does work. You know, it's not that bad. It's pretty good, actually. Should we keep it or should we swap it out for Bump? We need something else to put the dice in. We have 4 die. So on the off chance that we have Fury, or if we just want to do a whole bunch of damage with a perfect roll, let's keep the Crystal Sword here. I mean, I'm probably just going to dump that into it immediately. Like, we can do a ton of damage next turn. And if we get Fury, we'll just Fury something else. Like, the thing is, I don't want to use Fury with Crystal Sword to end a fight, because that means I get no value from it on a future fight, you know? I want to open up a fight with the Crystal Sword Fury, and then take a little bit of damage, and then end the fight with something else. I think. Five, 6, 7, 8. You're not dead, so I'm gonna block. This guy also does like no damage, although he is gonna hit me for 4 and lock a die, which is not that bad because you are dead. We only have 1 enemy to fight, plenty of health to get. Let's take a look at the upgrade. Come on in. Hey, you know the Space Marine? Think he'd like a telescope for his dungiversary? Would it make him sad that he's not in space? Dungiversary? Is that a Hollow Knight reference? Whip inflicts 2 burns. Sword is a +1. Spiked shield can take a 6. Bump can be used twice in a turn. Pea shooter. I really think that you just want Iron Shield upgraded. Just to give you a +1. And I don't think there was anything else in the shop that we wanted. Hammer. I mean, Hammer is good for the shock effect, but I think I prefer Weaken. Although I guess whatever it is that I prefer, I don't prefer them both at the same time, because both at the same time does suck a little bit, because they override each other, unfortunately. Alright, Gargoyle. This guy sucks. He can do a lot of damage. He re-rolls his die and can continuously hit you. This might be an opportunity to save Crystal Sword, but if we get good rolls, I might just... Yeah, look, we got all 6s, except for 1. I'm gonna put the 5 in Crystal Sword, okay? We'll double up on a Battle Axe if we get the draw for it. That's a pretty good turn. And now that he's locking our die, we can only do 3 things anyway, so I think that's actually a pretty good call. And I don't think we're even taking damage on this guy. He got a very bad roll the first time. Second time, also pretty bad roll. Ooh, 5 turned into a 4, turned into a 2. Yeah, we got him. I'll be honest, I think I want to let him hit me to charge Fury. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and get him down to like 1 HP. This is good enough. I want him to charge my Fury so that when we fight the boss, we can immediately open up with a double damage if we need to. If we get the good draw for it, rather. So go ahead, hit me. You're not gonna lock 4 die. And literally any die into the broadsword kills you. So there's Fury active. Oh no! I rolled a 1! Because it's the boss fight, I'm doing it, basically. So we get an extra die, one more opportunity for a good roll, and this is our equipment. We can do 3 things on a turn after we play Crystal Sword. Beatrice again! I've only fought Beatrice. I feel like. I don't know if I fought anybody else, I don't remember. You're here to fight me again? That's so adorable. Limit break active. We can limit break an iron shield or broadsword if we want, and then if we don't roll a 5. We should only limit break Crystal Sword if we roll a 5. I also don't want to be shocked, and flight is super annoying with what we have going on because we only do 2 attacks in a turn. But let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay. I mean, this is literally the most damage you can do. Then I think you just battle axe. Put a 4, put a 4. We got her down to 25 HP on the first turn and we have 5 shield. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hate that. That's super annoying with dodge, because really what we want with dodge is just dump a 1 into the battle axe or something. You know, I guess we have ones. And you know what? Being shocked is actually not that bad here, because we can place dice to unshock things. And then we say, there goes your dodge. We hit you. We block. Our equipment is really resistant to shock. However, our attacking is not resistance to the dodge. The dodge is very annoying. Okay. So we just want to keep rolling until we find a 4. Too many 5s. The battle axe cannot take a 5, so we need to do this and this. We need to... Oh, you know, I was gonna say we need to dump dodge, but she didn't dodge, so we should just hit her as hard as we can. She's down to 2 HP. Yeah, not a problem. She's dead. And we're gonna get Fury again. This is a good fight. This is a good set of equipment. Crystal Sword did 30 damage. I don't think we needed it to do 30 damage, but it did. Hey, I'm gonna hit you with a 1. Perfect lethal. There we go. Queen is dead. This has really been fun, but now it's time to spin the wheel and die. I had my doubts on the Crystal Sword, because I knew that once we used it, we wouldn't have anything else to do with the die, but the only thing we were going to do with it anyways was bump, so I figured we'd use it, and it did work out well. So there we go, there's our progress towards 100% completion, and the Warrior, Episode 1, is complete. So next time, we'll do the Thief.